Right now, scientists and engineers are working diligently around the clock to develop a gun for the Navy that can fire a projectile at nearly Mach 8. That's right, almost 8 times the speed of sound. Dahlgren in Virginia is home to the Navy's 8-megajoule electromagnetic railgun. By the end of 2007, the Navy plans to start working with a prototype that is 4 times more powerful.
Armed, 3, 2, 1, fire.
The high voltage is created by charging up a bank of capacitors. Tom Boucher is test director.
This is our single shotgun. This is our current railgun that we use. It's rated up to 8 megajoules of capacity. There's an upper and a lower rails fully contained within this steel containment. We actually have 220 of these 500,000-pound rated bolts, and they've been pre-stressed to hold everything together. Yet we can put enough current through this that if we don't carefully manage it, it would still come apart. We have huge amounts of forces we're dealing with here.
When the bank of capacitors discharge, a surge of current creates a massive magnetic field. This accelerates the metal projectile to mind-bending speeds. The Navy's goal is to develop a 64-megajoule electromagnetic railgun by 2016. That's 8 times more powerful than this prototype, reaching projectile speeds up to 5,000 miles an hour.
Basically, one ship offshore will be able to cover an arc of essentially 400 nautical miles in diameter. So you could essentially have the Special Forces guys on one side of the battlefield and a major operation on another side, and we'll be able to cover all those with one gun, one ship.
This technology is so impressive that the Navy's actually planning on developing rounds that don't have warheads. That's because of the massive kinetic kill energy available to you at impact.
The railgun comes in without explosives, but it's coming in very fast, and it's able to spread damage over a wide area by dispensing pellets, BBs. Think of a shotgun. You can dispense those and use the kinetic energy to damage soft targets, radar vans, planes, infantrymen. And so that's how you would attack the softer targets. The harder targets, you would leave the projectile intact. It would go into buildings and bunkers pretty much as a unitary projectile, and then the kinetic energy of impact would destroy those targets.
The Navy wants to equip its new generation of electrically powered ships with this weapon, but there are hurdles for the scientists to overcome. The capacitors are bulky and the heat generated is enormous. But the Navy's confident it will find a solution and make these guns a